I wish to share with you an analogy which I think is interesting and explain why the society is like it is right now. I will use some tools to help me. I will use a ball, which will represent the planet, and I will use a paddle, which will represent society. You see the point? We are paddling the planet, and we are paddling on ourselves at the same time. Bear with me. They are simple tools, but they will do the thing. Originally, society was, I think, round in shape only, and people were living from the planet without excess, lived together and helped each other. They had to survive. With time, though, many people started to think about themselves and not the collectivity. What happened is that the paddle shape started to take form, and the society started to tilt a little bit. Some people here at this end were feeling more stress. This way of thinking gone on for decades, and the tilting got bigger. More and more people were living the stress. Some people in this society saw that, and you had the creation of foundations, organisms to help bring back harmony in society. But it is more and more difficult to do because there are so many people thinking about themselves. We went to a point of creating a new society, totally parallel to the existing one. When we did that, the society tilted even more than before. And it is more and more difficult to bring this end to a normal position. You can see that you cannot do that all the time, because suddenly what will happen is that society will fall, and nobody will gain about with this. This is what I think happened during the Depression. A great excess occurred at this end and unstabilized everything. This is what almost happened in our time. But we were bright enough to grab this end very fast and push it downward, and at the same time to push upward. It stabilized the situation, but it doesn't solve it. What you need is something that will bring back everything very stable. And you need to input more pressure. Everything would be much easier if this big part here, instead of made of light wood, was made of thick steel. If it was made of thick steel, it would take a lot of pressure at this end to tell the society. And if at the same time we measure this level of stress and always put a pressure at this end to make sure that we never reach stress levels that are damaging, then society will live very happily. People, corporations can become as rich as they want. All they have to do is to make sure that this level of stress here never reached a certain level. It can be done. Technology is there for that. For me, thick steel represents solidarity. And this pressure here represents an incentive for rich people, corporations, businesses to bring back some help at this end. Everybody will gain from this. The people who need it the most, the people who live a normal life and doesn't want to live stress and live in an harmonious society. Rich people, corporation, it will be perfect. All we need is a tool to achieve that, and it can be done.